The war in Ethiopia's Tigray province could be nearing an end. This week, the warring parties have signed a truce, and fighting has stopped in a deal brokered by the African Union.
The two parties in the Ethiopian conflict have formally agreed to the cessation of hostilities, as well as to systematic, orderly, smooth, and coordinated disarmament, restoration of law and order, restoration of services, unhindered access to humanitarian supplies, protection of civilians, especially women, children, and other vulnerable groups, among other areas of agreement.
The former Nigerian president has been working to end the conflict since last August, after being named a special envoy by the African Union. The war started about 2 years ago when the Ethiopian government accused the Tigray People's Liberation Front, TPLF, of attacking an army base. The Ethiopian National Army invaded the state, joined by Eritrean troops. The TPLF was bounced from the ruling coalition by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed a year earlier. When Ahmed postponed 2020 elections, the Tigrayans held their own local polls, angering the government. The conflict has left about 500,000 people dead, more than 5 million internally displaced, around 1 million Ethiopians in Sudan, and many people calling for investigations of war crimes over massacres and blockades of relief supplies. There is still a long way to go to try and put Tigray back into a condition where its population isn't on the brink of starvation. Getting people back to their homes, rebuilding infrastructure, establishing food security, treating the wounded and sick, all of these things need to be accomplished in order to keep Tigray a part of Ethiopia. Secession is an option for the future, but would require agreement from Addis Ababa. And what will the international community do about investigating war crimes? For now, everyone should take a step back and let Ethiopia try and sort out its own situation. There is much relief that the balkanization of Ethiopia didn't take place. The government has said it has been trying its own soldiers accused of misdeeds. Perhaps some kind of Truth and Reconciliation Commission, as in South Africa, could be agreed upon, specifying punishments and allowing both Tigrayans and government appointees to be part of the process. The first priority for everyone should be that Ethiopia heals, and it will need to start healing itself before outside parties get involved. ADN TV congratulates the African Union and sends our hope and prayers out to all Ethiopians that the effects of this conflict can be overcome.